Okay, we're going to talk about how to turn on quality sampling for reviews in from the page. So I'm using the Archives of Michigan World War I Service Cards project as my example today. So if I'm in my owner dashboard, I can come into my collections and click on the collection that we're working with. You'll see they have a lot of different cards. And then I can come into the review dashboard. And if you're an owner, you'll see this section about quality sampling. If you're a transcriber or working in another capacity, you won't see that. So I'm going to click on quality sampling. And what quality sampling does, I'm going to hit start sampling here because it takes a little while, is it asks you or your transcribers to go through and review a subset of pages. And that subset of pages, we try to cover all the transcribers and all the different kind of works. In this particular project's case, a work is a pile of cards, right, for a certain set of last names. So I can come in here and review this particular document, Alt-Fed, Fred, looks right, E2044186, White, town or city, Detroit, residence, Detroit, Wayne, Michigan, place of birth, Elrya, Ohio, 29 and 5/12 year, and there's no date of birth. So I'm going to say, okay, that looks good, so I'm going to approve it. The cool thing about this is this URL here, you can send to anyone who has permission to review in your project. So if you have a restricted review setting, that means you have to add people as reviewers. If you have unrestricted review, then you can send it to anyone who can transcribe. And it will give them a different card depending on what's already been done or not done. And we're trying to get to the point where 48 of these are done, and then that influences more data that you can see in the review dashboard, which, let's see, I don't think it'll be there yet. It won't really show up yet, but you'll be able to see more data once we finish that quality sampling. And then you'll be able to kind of dig in based on users, and if you're the owner, you can see who the users and how their quality looks, and if you're a transcriber, then you'll be able to look at a kind of a pile of cards by pile of cards, because sometimes we'll have differences based on where the card was created, or what year it was, or things like that. In this case, maybe not so much, but it still is nice to have a way to break down sets of cards to review so you can feel like you're getting something done.